We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a special news bulletin from Video Game Police, warning you about an underground band of deviants called gAmerZ. These no-goods are giving out top-secret video game information and code-breaking secrets that will deny you hours of frustration trying to figure out our video game. If you see these culprits, report them immediately. Here's an upside-down view of them. So be on the lookout for gAmerZ tonight at 9:30.
Hello?
Hello?
You think we'll ever do something original?
Are you on a secure line?
No. Is that important?
Kinda.
Really? You guys should let me know these things.
Well, I'm telling you now.
Well, now's a little late, isn't it?
You tell me. You're the big mastermind blue pill, red pill guy.
Whoa!
Welcome to the Outer Rim. I'm Sarah, and all I have to say is, stop the press. This is it. Video game history has been made. Right here and right now on gAmerZ, we are unveiling the Power Worm Light from Namco for the Neo Geo Pocket. Never has this been seen before on national television. gAmerZ has been given this product to show its fine illuminating quality. The Power Worm Light offers the services of its patented white light source, not to mention its compact adjustable design and a charge that lasts up to 8 hours for play in poorly lit areas. Because, as we gAmerZ all know, the prime time to play your Neo Geo is during a power out, when a tornado has set down and is literally tearing your house apart. But now, thanks to the Worm Light, you can play your Neo Geo as your loved ones and possessions are tossed haphazardly around the room in 700-mile-per-hour winds. If a long trip is in the cards for you, where you'll be immersed in darkness, take along the Worm Light, or pick it up in case you end up in solitary confinement.
It is impossible to explain the Matrix. One must experience it.
Arcadium versus film. Fight!
Are you okay? Yes, Master. I understand. If I defeat Phil, I will be the lone host of gAmerZ. I will get all the endorsement contracts. I will get the grant.
Excuse me. Are you going to play this game?
I am playing this game. Don't worry. I won't leave you. I love you, game. Do you hear me, world? I love you.
But you need 2 people to play this, though.
Maybe you do.
Hey, game on, zone. Game on!
I saw Phil doing stuff and thought I should too. So yeah, let's move on to the next link already.
Fighting and hockey, pro wrestling, and John Woo movies. What do they all have in common? Long hair and lots of it. And, violence, too. Video games are doing harm to others. Check it out.
There's certain subjects that people like to latch onto, and certainly violence in video games is one of them. But actually, if you look at the stats, most of video games are bought by people over 18. And I'm talking about 80% of games being bought by people over 18. So I think people have to be responsible in what they buy for their kids.
Foosball Kung Fu is more powerful, but I have no time to master another discipline. I will use it to vigorously hurt Phil's instep.
For the PlayStation, we have Nascar Racers by Hasbro. Now, this one is based on the television series of the same name, Nascar Racers.
Now, it's an arcade-style driver featuring the cars and characters of the animated action show. There are 3 gameplay modes: Adventure, Single Player, and 2-Player Challenge. With 8 different tracks from the TV show, players have the option of 8 different cars, 4 of them from both teams of the series. Now, this is not your standard racer. In this game, you actually become your favorite character from the Fox show. Well, not actually become them, but you can pretend you are them as you bog down the highway. Now, if you could actually become them, that would be a little scary. Kind of like Existence, where you forget where the game begins and you end. Driving a Nascar would be fun, though.
And it's Dino Crisis 2 from Capcom for the PlayStation. If you loved the dark tone, intense, horrifying zombie shooting action of any of the Dino Crisis or Res Evil series, then you'll love the dark tone, intense, horrifying dino shooting action of Dino Crisis 2. The storyline is remarkably similar to the first Dino Crisis, which is remarkably similar to Jurassic Park. Well, the people who shut down the Dino creators in the first game didn't go far enough, because now new people have the technology and make the same mistakes, letting the dinos free to roam and kill at will. One big change this time is the environments. Welcome to outside, ladies and gentlemen. There is very limited cover provided here as you make your way around outdoors, on the dino's turf, so to speak. This game just goes to show that funding research that attempts to bring back things that could eat all of us is not a wise move.
I will face him in the ring, but I must know him better than I know myself. I'm in. I have his thoughts at my fingertips. His every move is known to me. Man, I need a haircut.
Let's take a look at Tekken Tag Tournament from Namco for the PS2. Well, boys and girls, here it is. Some call this the showpiece of the PS2 launch. Much like Soul Calibur for the Dreamcast, Tekken Tag Tournament will have people running out to buy a console based on the strength of this game. Now, continuing the wicked Tekken series from the arcade, Tekken Tag is the first version for the PS2. Now, what makes this different and better than previous incarnations? Well, to start with, there are additional characters and completely new modes. The tag attached to the game is telling. The game can now be played with the same tag team style as Capcom's Fighters, in which you can switch between two different characters. You can also have up to 4 players, each controlling a character in tag battle. Unlockable modes in the incarnation include a gallery mode, which allows you to pause a game and save it for a screenshot to view later, and a theater mode where you can view all the game's endings. There's even a Tekken Bowl mode, a bowling minigame. This is even better than the arcade version. Oh, bowling? For gosh sakes.
Welcome to Cinematica, where we show the cutscenes from video games, the short films that happen in the video games to start and or move the story along. And this week, it's pretty exciting. We're looking at Final Fantasy IX. What needs to be said about this?
I know your thoughts. I know every move before you make it.
I do my own thing.
Even in virtual reality, I will kill you. There is no spoon.
Yes, there is.
No way.
Here it is, Peacemaker from Ubisoft for the Dreamcast, which, by the way, can also be played online. Strategy games seem in short supply in the Dreamcast, but Peacemaker is about to put a dent in that problem. It's a real-time strategy-based game, but unlike most strategy games, combat is not the sole focus, as you may have guessed from the name. A lot of the game is about political manipulation to avoid conflicts on the battlefield. The game is set in the future, though not too far, with all the crazy interactions, both political and military. The artificial intelligence is one of the most important features. The AI is versatile enough to offer a challenge to both strategy newcomers and veterans alike. Peacemaker features a pair of campaigns with 16 missions between them. It also features full multiplayer online capability.
Send your letters to gAmerZ, care of YTV Canada Inc., Station C, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, M6J3N1, or email to gamers@ytv.ca. Don't forget to check out our weekly updates on the World Wide Web at www.ytv.com.
Hey, you want a cup of coffee? You want some money?
What do you want, man?
I'm asking you if you want a cup of coffee.
I need $10 to bury my hamster. Come here to win a little money. I lost it all.
You are aware that you can't win money playing video games, right? This week on gAmerZ,
Test Drive Rally,
Looney Tune Racing,
Test Drive Cycle,
Dream Blaster,
Welcome to the Outer Rim. I'm Sarah, and I'm going to talk about the Sega Dreamcast Dream Blaster from Mad Catz. First thing here is the name, the Dream Blaster. Apparently this peripheral will help you to shoot your dreams into oblivion, forcing you to lead a life of conformity, a banal, uninspired existence filled with emptiness where your dreams should be. Anyway, well, this is a gun used for gun games, and as far as they go, this one's pretty good. It offers 3 arcade modes, a directional hat switch, vibration pack slot, and here's the kicker, pinpoint optical accuracy.
Hasbro gives us Tonka space stations for your PC. Now, weren't we supposed to be living in space station cities by now? Kubrick thought so in 2001. We were supposed to walk in zero gravity in magnetic boots to classical music while mad computers tried to destroy us. Damn reality. Oh well, you can always play Tonka Space Station. That's right, the makers of those great yellow metal construction toys have sponsored a video game about space stations. Because, you know, if we're supposed to make castles in the clouds, someone's gonna have to build them.
Tonka Space Station is a 3D environment in which you have to build, maintain, and keep secure your orbiting habitat. A sim-like situation. You have to make the station run efficiently as possible with an ever-growing population. Missions, if you choose to accept them, include defending against meteorites, harvesting food, and collecting fuel. To complete these missions, gamers need skill in a variety of gameplay, including puzzle solving and arcade hand-eye coordination. Space, the final simulation.
Welcome to Cinematica, where we show you the cutscenes from video games. The short films that happen in the video games to start and or just move the story along. And now, Valkyrie Profile. A bit of a change from your standard RPG as the protagonist is a woman. One of the odd twists here, though, is that in order for you to add characters to your party, you gotta be dead. The religious overtones add to the drama of this little piece as we enter the world of giant anime robo-war. And wow, it looks really, really good. The animation is stellar, and the intensity is, well, intense. We watch non-stop destruction as a look of, I wish everything were peaceful and beautiful, passes over everyone's face. Well, that's it for Cinematica, and I'll see you next time.
Jack's right. Dear Diva, I've watched the show for a while and I'm always left wondering what your real hair color is. Would you please show us at home your true colors? Okay, Aaron. Watch out, everyone. This is the one and only time I'm ever gonna do this.
Send your letters to gAmerZ, care of YTV Canada Inc., Station C, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, M6J3N1, or email to gAmerZ@ytv.ca. Don't forget to check out our weekly updates on the World Wide Web at www.ytv.com.
Hello. You know, video games cause a lot of difficulties in my life. Not to mention the amusing anecdotes of soap dispensers. Now, this kind of entertainment is still available today, right here at Palladium. Essentially, what I'm saying to you, each and every one of you, is that the full Guerrero system will teach you to worship the joystick and tame the card slot.
And now, Age of Empires 2, The Conquerors from Microsoft for the PC. Age of Empires is a classic. If you've ever wanted to build a society, teach them to farm, learn about your environment, develop religions and higher learning, and then finally head out and mindlessly slaughter your neighbors, as humans are often adept at doing, then Age of Empires has your name all over it. They've added 5 new civilizations, including the Huns, Koreans, Spaniards, Mayans, and the Aztecs. The colors of the game are eye-catching, as is the visual detail. With the addition of the new ethnicities, there is, of course, the addition of new maps to complement them. If there weren't, then it would be that whole single continent thing, and that doesn't give a lot of room for all these various cultures to move on. But I digress. In addition to the new maps and cultures, there are also new campaigns and new technologies. Nothing as big as the Minuteman missile or the Jack LaLanne Juice Tiger, but they are a significant addition just the same. For fans of the series and its expansion packs, this game will meet your standards, and for those just getting into the game, this is as good a place to start as any. Get in there. Evolve and conquer.
Jamie, you know how we were supposed to meet after class today? Well, something came up that I have to do. It's not what you think. I had a great time with you last night. Really, I did. It's just there's something that I have to do. Call me later, okay? Bye.
Oh, hey, Jamie. Stayed up pretty late last night. You know how we're supposed to get together later? I gotta bail because I got a prior obligation. No, hey, come on. It's not like that. Don't be that way. Seriously. You know, I just got something I gotta do, okay? Are we cool? All right? Okay, all right, baby. Seriously. Okay, I'll see you later, okay? Bye. Okay, bye.
Jamie, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
This week, we're looking at Wacky Races from Sega for the Dreamcast. Everyone loves cartoons, except Dennis, but we don't need to talk about that right now. Wacky Races brings back the classic characters of animation from the late 60s. Based on the cartoon of the same name, the story is essentially these insane characters in cars of all shapes and sizes racing to prove themselves the best. The animation is the old Hanna-Barbera style that most of us grew up with, and although the cutscene isn't action-packed with loaded Gundams blowing each other up, I include it simply for the nostalgia factor.
Hello, Jamie. Jamie!
Oh my God. And now, Mega Man X5 from Capcom for the PlayStation. Mega Man is a simple name, but it's stuck in the minds of gamers everywhere. This is the latest installment in the Mega Man line, and promises to deliver all the action and even the sensitive, not afraid to cry side of the Mega Man you've come to know and love. This one has Mega Man and his android buddy Zero saving the world from an asteroid headed toward the Earth. Why they didn't just call on Bruce Willis and his drilling team from Armageddon is beyond me. Zero seems to be the more combat-ready of the two, armed with his Strider-esque light sword. The levels are arranged in the pattern you've become accustomed to, with mini-bosses and big bosses scattered throughout. This is pure Mega Man action, and it'll deliver everything you want and more. Then again, if you've been waiting for this title, you should really adjust your priority list, as there are much more important things to wait for, such as Mega Man X6, for example.
Send your letters to gAmerZ, care of YTV Canada Inc., Station C, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, M6J3N1, or email to gAmerZ@ytv.ca. Don't forget to check out our weekly updates on the World Wide Web at www.ytv.com.
Jamie, wake up. I think you were asleep.
You were making some pretty strange noises. Were you dreaming?
Anyway, we better get to class.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Wow.
Good night.